Well, hello, parents and caregivers. Kat here, that parenting coach. And if you're constantly correcting your child's behavior and it's not working, this might be why. Because, my friend, you are starting in the wrong place. Yep. And once you can see this, wow, everything changes. You're not going to be able to unsee it. Because once you know, you know. So let's take a deep breath in and out. Because every breath counts. All right, here's the truth: behavior is the end of a sequence, not the beginning. So if you're trying to fix the behavior, well, you've already been too late. It's already passed because behavior is the end of the sequence. Let me show you what's actually really happening. Again, let's take a deep breath in and out because every breath counts. Your child moves between two brain states all day. You got the wise owl, which is the thinking part of the brain, and you got the barking dog, which is the emotional reactive part of the brain. Now, here's the key for us to remember: when the barking dog is active, the wise owl literally flies away. It's offline, no access. So when your child is perhaps, I don't know, yelling, having a huge meltdown, refusing to do things, completely ignoring you, yeah, well, they are not choosing that behavior in that moment. For reals. They are literally in a nervous system state, which is in control. But here's what we naturally do as parents in response. And believe me, been there, done that over and over again. We jump straight to the correcting, the explaining, the consequences, the you know better, right? And all the while, the barking dog is literally causing chaos, running the show in their brain. And so, what ends up happening? Well, you guys already know. They escalate. You escalate. The whole thing just spirals out of control. Not because you were doing anything wrong. You weren't, my friend. But because you're trying to teach a brain that literally cannot learn in that moment. So, what can you do instead? Well, the first thing, my friend, is take a deep breath. Breathe in and out. You got to get regulated. And then you got to stop trying to fix the behavior first and start with their nervous system. So, in real life, this could look like, let me think. Instead of stop yelling, you just slow it down. Hey, I can see this is really big right now, right? Instead of, that correcting from across the room, as many of us parents do, you're going to move closer, get right into their area. And instead of raising your voice, you're going to lower it because they borrow our calm. And so instead of pushing for compliance, we're going to actually create connection. Yeah. And that, my friends, is co regulation because connection is what brings the brain, the owl, back online. And then I think this is the part that's going to change everything. Your child, for real, your child borrows your nervous system. For real, they need you to regulate. So when you slow your breath and you soften your tone and stay grounded, their little nervous system is going to start to match yours. Again, that's co regulation, using your connection to help regulate. And that, my friend, is not soft parenting at all. It's actual brain based parenting. Once your child starts to regulate and that wise owl flies back in, that is when they are actually able to not only listen, but hear what you're saying, problem solve, take responsibility. And then you get to, as the parent, guide the behavior that you want to see. So, if you feel like nothing is working, believe me, my friends, I get it. But just come back to this question: what does my child's nervous system need right now? And that little shift really helps us because we're able to go from that control to connection, from that behavior to regulation. And then that's when everything's going to change. So if this gave you a shift, and you want to learn more, hit subscribe, my friends. I share simple brain-based nervous system safety tools to help you feel more calm, confident, and connected as a parent. Because parenting isn't about being perfect. Oh my goodness, no, you are human. It's about understanding their little brains and nervous system. And when you do that, wow, everything really does start to make sense and change. You got this.